This is a great fragrance for that.
Make me aware of you. God, make me more aware of you.
Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Betty, and on here I do fragrance reviews and beauty. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please do consider subscribing to my channel and turn on your post notifications so you get notified anytime I upload a video. So without much ado, let's get right into the video. In this video, I'm going to talk about a perfume from a house that I have not really spoken about on this channel. I have a couple of fragrances from them, but you know, it's kind of hard to come by their perfumes. But I was able to get my hands on this particular perfume, and I am so happy that I got this perfume because this is Albaz from the house of Ard Al Zaafaran. This is what Albaz looks like. Okay, this is the box of Albaz. It's a gold and black box, nothing too much, very simple packaging. Okay, this is the simplest form of packaging you get from a Middle Eastern house. All right, nothing too fancy, nothing too much. It's not doing too much, but it's giving, you know, what a Middle Eastern house will give you. Okay, the minimum. Okay, this is not like there, right? But you get it. It's also fine. It is quite okay, minimal. So it has Albaz written right here from the house Ard Al Zaafaran. Okay, can you see that? Ard Al Zaafaran, Albaz, simple, and it has Albaz here as well, as you can see. So let's get to the bottle of this perfume. All right. Can you see that? This looks so pretty. Guys, can you write in the comment section what you think this looks like? Because I cannot really pinpoint. This is kind of giving me a head of a bird. I do not know the exact bird this looks like, but let me know in the comment section if you see the vision, okay? But this is Albaz from the house of Ard Al Zaafaran. I love the color of the juice. Give me a juice that has this color, and you know, I'm going to drink it up again. That was just by the way. It has Albaz here, okay? Albaz here by Ard Al Zaafaran, and I love the fact that, you know, the tube in there is black. Okay, so normally you get them to be white. Okay, now this is black. I love that for this perfume. All right, so what does Albaz smell like? Let's move on to the atomizer of this. But before that, let's talk about the head or the cover. This is heavy, not very heavy, but it has weight to it. Okay, this has weight to it, and it's very pretty. A gold cover, very pretty. And I love the fact that this is black. Okay, because normally when it is in a different color, maybe silver, rose gold, and you know, you keep on spraying your perfumes, it ends up discoloring, right? So it being black, I think it is a good idea that they made it black. It matches with the tube in it. Okay, so yeah, the cover has some weight to it. Let's move on to the atomizer of this one. Sprays beautifully. This is quite strong, so I do not want to spray too much. Ooh, I've had this for about a week now. Okay, I've been testing this perfume out. Even today, this is what I wore to work today, and this is a fruity, fresh fragrance. Okay, when you spray this perfume, you get hit by this burst of pineapple, all right, and mango, but the pineapple is very prominent. If it was left to me, you get more pineapples in here. Okay, it has a mixture of pineapple and mango, but then the pineapple is small, right? When you spray this, a very juicy pineapple and a very ripe mango. Okay, a mixture of that. That's what you get right in the opening of this fragrance when you spray it. Very juicy, very fresh. After the juiciness from the pineapple and the mango, you then get something boozy, sweet, incensey, smoky as well. Something incensey, smoky, but not too much on the incense and the smoke. All right, but then you feel there's something smoky, something incensey about this fragrance, and it is very warm and vanillic, like you get more vanilla, and it's very boozy. But as this perfume dries down, you then get hit by this spice. All right, the spices come through after this is drying down. All right, you get spices and then more freshness. So initially get some freshness from the pineapple and the mango, but as it dries down, you get more freshness, okay, along with some spices. That's how Albaz smells like. Let's get to the notes of this perfume. The top notes are black pepper, saffron, bergamot, and mandarin. The middle notes are ylang ylang, orange blossom, pineapple, and mango. And then the base notes are cognac, cedarwood, patchouli, and amber. So as I said right in the opening, okay, you just get hit by this burst of pineapple, juicy ripe pineapple and mango, okay. But in the opening it says it has black pepper, saffron, bergamot, and mandarin. You do not get that when you spray this perfume at first or on first sniff. You get hit by the pineapple and mango, which are in the middle notes. That's what you get hit by first. All right, then it moves on to, as I said, the base notes, where we have cognac, we have cedarwood, patchouli, amber. So as I said, you get something boozy, vanilla, something warm. All right, definitely coming from the cognac, the booziness coming from the cognac, vanilla, and all of that, as well as something incensey and smoky. But incense is not listed as a note here, but I do pick something incensey, smoky about this perfume as well. I don't know if it's the cedar or the cognac that is even contributing to that, but that's what my nose is picking. I'm getting something incensey, something smoky, okay. So you get something warm, you get something boozy as well, something sweet, okay. The sweetness, as for the sweetness, it runs through the entire perfume, right? The sweetness runs through the entire perfume. Then you get your spices, right? So that's when the top notes come. This is kind of tricky because you first get the middle notes, then it transitions to the base notes before you perceive the first note or the top notes. All right, you first get your middle notes where you have your pineapple and mango, but more pineapple, and then you get the base notes where you have your booziness, your vanilla, you know, your incense, something smoky, something incensey. Yes, then you get your top notes in the dry down where you have your bergamot, mandarin, and all of that, giving this freshness. Okay, this is very beautiful, and this is a perfume that as it dries down it gets nicer, but then I noticed that as it dries down, the more it dries down, the pineapple and the fruits kind of disappear a bit. All right, you get a little bit of that. It won't be as prominent as when you first spray it. I'm talking about the pineapple and the mango, but as it settles, okay, as it settles, it begins to fade away, then you are left with this warm, sweet scent. Basically, if you have this perfume on, you feel like hugging yourself. This is a hug in a bottle, trust me. This is so good. I do not know why no one is talking about this fragrance, because I think this has been in the system for quite some time. I've not really seen anyone speak about this fragrance. This is a gem, trust me. Albaz by the house of Ard Al Zaafaran is a gem. Try as much as possible. If you're able to sample this, fine, but this is blind buy worthy, blind buy save as well. I do not see anyone not liking this fragrance. You're going to love this baby right here. Let's move on to the performance of this perfume. So on my skin I get about 4 to 5 hours on skin, and on clothes I get 10 plus hours. And with a projection of 2 to 3 feet, I get about 2 to 3 feet projection with this perfume. For ages, I feel this is something that will suit the ages of 18 and above. And for seasons, this is something that will do so well in fall and winter. So this fall winter, you've got yourself another baby. Okay, you can rock this perfume this fall winter. Even though I mentioned it has fruit and all, this is perfect. This is a perfect scent for this fall and winter. I can even see myself wearing this in spring, and even in the evenings of summer. I can see myself wearing this as well. It is not heady, it is not cloying, it is a little bit, how do I put it? Okay, it is pleasant. It is something you would like to sniff all the time. It is something that you will not get tired of sniffing, if you understand what I'm saying. It is very affordable, but it doesn't smell like an affordable perfume. It smells very luxurious, very beautiful, very rich, very intoxicating. Yes, that's the word. It's intoxicating. This is a beautiful fragrance. And for occasions, I feel this is a versatile one. You can wear this to run errands. You can as well wear this on special days, any special occasion. You can wear this fragrance. As I said, I even wore this to work today, and it did me so well. You're going to get compliments with this perfume. It smells so good, and it smells different. People have not really smelled something like this. I don't know, but I've not really come across anyone who smells like this. Okay, even though the notes look simple, they sound simple and all, I've not come across a scent profile like this. Okay, so yeah, this is something that I think you should get if you want to smell different this fall winter, something that is unique. Okay, you do not want to smell like everyone. This is a great fragrance for that. So in summary, I would say this is a warm, cozy, boozy, sweet, pineapple forward type of fragrance. If you love that in a fragrance, you're going to love this fragrance from Ard Al Zaafaran. This is Albaz from the house of Ard Al Zaafaran, and these are my thoughts on this perfume. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Is this something you love? Is this something you already have in your collection? Is this something you would like to try? Let me know. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Turn on your post notifications so you get notified anytime I upload a video. Like this video and share as well. Thank you for sticking and staying, and see you in my next one. Bye.